Well, the Idaho Health Department is preparing for a measles outbreak in Coeur d'Alene. The Coeur d'Alene wastewater treatment plant says it has detected measles in 2 separate samples it tested over the last week. The wastewater plant combines water from over 15,000 homes in Coeur d'Alene, so it's not able to determine exactly where the measles came from, but it is working with the state health department. Derek Strom spoke with the state's medical director about how to stay safe.
The Coeur d'Alene wastewater facility began testing its wastewater for COVID during the pandemic and now tests for a variety of different diseases, including measles, which showed up in 2 different tests last week.
When we're measuring at the lab for what we're measuring for, like I said, the RNA of the virus. So there's really no way to detect whether or not it's coming from Mike Anderson or John Doe or whomever.
Once the wastewater facility got its tests back that confirmed there was measles, it reached out to the Idaho Department of Health. Public health officials say they were expecting and preparing for a measles outbreak because many other places around the country are seeing measles as well.
Canada is seeing a very large measles outbreak right now, but we're also seeing outbreaks in Montana. There have been cases in Washington, Utah. So we knew that, it was in the area.
The Idaho Department of Health says most measles cases don't result in serious health consequences, but for some people, it may be far more likely that they catch other diseases like pneumonia.
We know that about 1 in 5 people with measles that get tested and confirmed to have measles end up in the hospital. So it's that 1 in 5 or that 1 in 10 that gets even a more serious complication.
CDC data says over 90% of reported measles cases were among people that aren't vaccinated or had an unknown vaccination status. The Idaho Department of Health says vaccination is the #1 way to protect against a measles outbreak.
Now is the time to make sure your kids are up to date on their back-to-school shots. Also, anybody who's going to travel with other countries seeing large outbreaks, with sometimes seeing cases and spread in airports and airplanes.
In Coeur d'Alene, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.